Hello there, my name is Misho. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew this dress for a little girl. Let's get started. The shoulder is 10 inches divided by 2, 5 inches plus half inch sewing allowance. From the shoulder to the chest line is 5 inches. The neck width is 3 inches and the depth is 3 inches. Make a curve like this. I used half an inch for the shoulder slope. From the shoulder to the waist is 9 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. The bust is 24 inches divided by 4, 6 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance, and the waist is 6 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. I used 2 inches for the zip allowance. Place the front bodice on top of the back bodice like this. The back will have a V neckline, and I used 5.5 inches for the length. Draw a straight line, then I'll curve it slightly like this. Pay attention to how I'm going to cut the back neckline. Open the zip allowance like this. I'm going to use this to cut the main fabric. I've cut the main fabric. I'm going to place the lining on top of the main fabric, right sides facing each other, and I'm going to sew like this. Do not sew the shoulder. I repeat, do not sew the shoulder. Sew this area like this too. Do the same thing with the front bodies. Sew the neckline, the sides. Do not sew the shoulder. When you're done with the sewing, turn it inside out and iron. Turn the front bodies inside out again. Insert the back bodies into the front bodies. Pull the shoulders together like this and sew. Do the same with the other side. When you're done sewing, bring out the back bodies and it will look like this. Place them together and sew the sides. Now let's move on to the skirts. The material is unfold. We are going to cut a half circle, which is waist circumference plus sewing allowance divided by 3.14. The waist circumference is 24 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance, which is 26 inches, divided by 3.14 is 8 inches. But I'm marking on 7.5 inches. The half inch is going to serve as sewing allowance. The length of the skirt is 19 inches plus 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. Cut another half circle like this, which will serve as the lining. It should be at least 2 inches shorter than the main fabric. Moving on to the first layer, because it will have pleats, I added 14 inches to the 26 inches waist measurement, making it 40 inches. 40 inches divided by 3.14 is 12 inches, but I'll mark on 11.5 inches. The half inch will serve as sewing allowance. The length is 10.5 inches, sewing allowance included. This is the first layer, the main fabric, and this is the lining. Measure 7 inches. 1 inch should be used for folding. This is where the first layer will be placed. From there, measure 6 inches, which is where the second layer will be placed. Measure around the circle. Wherever you get, multiply it by 2. That will determine how long the 2 nets would be. This is the 2 net. The 2 net should be either 1.5 inches or 2 inches longer than the main fabric. Measure ½ inch for sewing allowance on the side. I'm gathering the tulle net and I'll place it on the fabric like this and sew on top of it. I'll do the same with the second layer. I'll gather the tulle net, place it on the fabric and sew. This is the first layer. I've cut another fabric which I will use to line it. I'll place them together like this. Sew the sides, turn it, fold the hemline and sew. I'll place it on the fabric like this, pleat and sew. This is the lining fabric. I'm measuring where I want the hard net to be placed on. There are two ways to place the tulle net. You can either place it flat on the fabric like this, or you can place it like this, pleat, then bring it down like this. This is the method that I'll be using. When you're done sewing the tulle nets to the lining, bring them together like this. The tulle net should be between the lining and the main fabric. It should be inside. When you're done, join the bodice and the skirt together like this and sew. This is the final result. This is the back with the V neckline. I'm going to open the back and insert the zip. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching this tutorial, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more interesting tutorials. And I hope to see you in my next one. Have a good one. Bye.